Taurean Prince and Garrett Temple. Westbrook, Hart 2. And these two teams have exploded for over 125 points apiece. So we expect.
And the Nets, you know, without Kyrie, without Durant, they're hanging around in the East.
And there's that corner. Picked up in a trade by Brooklyn. He's had a pretty good season, too. There's James going to the basket for 2.
It's always interesting.
Back to James again, gets it up in a hurry. That's Russell's area right there.
Yeah, and that's where the rim.
In early offensive opportunities.
There's Taurean Prince. Was in Atlanta, came over from the Hawks. James got it right back, went up for 2. They just all stood.
That's what it looks like.
And if that's the case, we're going to have a high-scoring game here tonight.
You think?
Whoa. Wow. I wonder.
That's blocked. Allen.
Karis LeVert,
Right.
who could be their best player without those 2 on the floor.
Yeah, they got a lot coming in. This offense is very similar to Houston's. They just don't shoot very many 2s. In fact, the last game they played, that was in a 19-18 game. There it is. That's what you said. Just like yours used to be. Oh, great play.
Who played for the Rockets years ago.
Yeah, real good shooter, too. There's Russell taking a step in. He's up. Goes by Russell. 1 extra pass. Shot clock down to 1.
Shooter, he's a maker.
I like those makers.
Love it.
There's Russell off the glass. He's making it out. Capella, who's number 2 in the NBA in rebounding, will have to pick up the slack with some other players. Great move.
That's good defense.
Step back. Harden, 3. Harden again. 10-0 run by Houston. And that's the man right there. Dinwiddie again trying to shoot it over Hartenstein.
His 7-foot frame to make it difficult, but Dinwiddie with a tough one.
Oh, from the 3rd row. Check his ticket. Now he's bringing it up off the dribble. 3 men around him. In for 2 and 1.
Perfectionist, guys. He works on his game night and day.
That guy works on that.
They'll be the first one to tell you, oh, he's tough.
Nice pass by Russell.
Hard job of finding his big man in the paint this year.
Think anybody else is going to get the shoot for Houston?
Well, the way Austin Rivers comes off that bench, he's a good scorer off the bench.
McLemore keeps it going.
In space on the space station for 20 years, we've had an American in space continuously. So now, living important before we go to Mars.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for the time. Thank you for all the hard work you're doing, and thank you for joining us here on Space City Saturday.
All the way for an easy 2. Trying to pass it inside, get it back out to Rivers. Rivers got it.
Westbrook has missed his last 7 shots in a row.
Luanu. House has 1 shot. And McLemore has 1 shot. Dinwiddie off the drive. Gets it by Tyson Chandler and is tipped up and in. That's a lot of misses now by Houston here over the last 3 minutes. Over Tyson.
Night after night.
No field goals in over 3 minutes for Houston. And finally, Tyson. I don't know where Harden was throwing that. And the layup is good. And 11
more points.
Not with their defense.
But they're giving the Rockets the same shot. Sounds good.
It's hard to execute, though, for sure.
Joe Harris on the drive, blocked out. Jared Allen checked back into the game. Joe Harris has been in a couple of minutes. He lays it up and in.
Rockets are
On to 8.
So they let Russell go one-on-one.
And good job. Alley-up. Hartenstein again. More playing time, too, as the season goes on.
Big time.
And as you notice, too, the Rockets signed Chris
Don't see that too often. That was a
DJ
good
said,
play.
it's been 30 minutes since I had a shot.
Joe Harris with a layup. Well, it's a 6-point game all of a sudden. Looks like the Rockets going to run off and
This young fella he developed right in front of our eyes.
Daniel House with a 3. Dinwiddie on the drive. Picked up by Hartenstein. Does no good. Harden in the open court. Attacks 4.
Get him going downhill.
Alley-oop to Allen.
Very little you can do with that.
Dinwiddie keeps that ball alive, and Russell from behind knocks it out of three-point line. They're going to let Russ take the ball now. Good pick by Harden.
Yeah, that's nice.